Hello everyone, and this is BioPhoenix here, and today we're going to be doing something I haven't done in a while, and that being a top 10 list on video game related music. So I finally got some time to figure out which ones I wanted to do, and the one that I'm starting out with this year is going to be my top 10 favorite open world map themes within RPGs. So it's pretty obvious, and I really don't think I need to explain much here. But as I'm sure as you all know the drill, all these songs are freaking great, and of course I can't mention everything, so just because I didn't mention something doesn't mean I think it sucks or anything. So without further ado, let's start the list. So at number 10, we have The Last Story. Good old Nobuo Uematsu, that's a name that could never let you down. Now I will say, this map theme is not what I would call catchy or anything, but the reason why I really like it though is that it's just so ambient and simplistic and just really sets the tone. And as for number 9, we have Atelier Totori Adventures of Arland. So this is a series that I haven't really played a whole lot of. I only played this one and Manikamia 2 on PS2, and they do seem like pretty good games, but the thing is though, they release so many of these games at a time that like, I just can't keep up with it. You could probably stack like every single release of these games on top of each other, and it would be taller than the Tower of Power. But okay, as for the song itself though, I actually do really like this theme. Yeah, this is one that I'd say is definitely much more catchier, and does have a mixture of instruments that are pretty unique. And as the song progresses, it actually gets more adventurous sounding, which of course is very important here. And for number 8, we have Nioh. Man, I love this game, and I can't wait for the second one to come out. But yes, this game does have a lot of different map themes, but my favorite one would have to be the first one that you hear. And like I said about The Last Stories, it's more ambience and does fit the tone perfectly. I don't know what else to say, but man, I just really love the violin playing. And for number 7, we have Wild Arms. Now here's a pretty cool series, and I'm actually kinda surprised we haven't seen a newer one of. But maybe someday in the future, but man, what can I say about this? The first thing that comes to your mind when you hear this theme is Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and yeah, it's a very similar variation of it. And that right there is a pretty awesome thing because, well, the music in that movie is just fantastic. So if you're gonna make your own version of a similar song, then you might as well take from the best, right? And as for number 6, we have Lunar Silver Star Story, but the one I'm talking about specifically is the second map theme. Both of them are pretty damn good, but I kinda prefer the second one a little bit more. I find it's a lot more catchier, and I just really love that drum beat a whole lot. But one last thing I have to mention is that the composer for this one, Noriyuki Idaware, I do find he is a very underrated composer who has done many great stuff. And as for number 5, we have Ar tonelico, Melody of Alemia. Yeah, are you surprised? Yeah, in case anyone is unfamiliar, this is a series I used to love talking about the music for, like, all the frickin' time, and well, I still love it to this day. It's still one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, this is one of those map themes that is just very adventurous sounding, and I really love it a whole lot. And it also kind of reminds me of Aztec music, which is pretty different, but I also do really like that a lot. As for number 4, we have Star Ocean 2. Yeah, speaking of names that will never let you down for making great music is Motoi Sakuraba. Now that is some damn good shit. So this is one of the more epic ones that makes you just want to explore everything. I mean, how could you not? I mean, the music for it is just so damn good. And as for number 3, we have Chrono Trigger. Man, like, I don't know what else I can say because I'm pretty sure we all know what this game is. Even if you never played it, you at least know what it's about. But as for the exact map theme or open world theme or whatever you want to call it, which exact one? Because as you know, this game has a lot of them, and even picking your favorites out of those is not easy. It's tough, it really is tough, but I think for this time I'm going to say Yearning of the Wind. But yeah, not much to say here since I'm sure most of you have heard this song before, so I'll just play it for you. As for number 2, we have Albert Odyssey. Now, if I remember correctly, I believe in the video I did on top 10 of my favorite jazz-sounding songs within video games, this was actually my number 1 pick. So seeing it here as number 2 is pretty damn impressive if you ask me, but what can I say? I mean, I freaking love this OST. It's very calm, it's very relaxing, and also very majestic. And I don't know what it is about that flute, but man, it's just so fucking good. So before we get to the number 1 spot, I do want to mention some honorable mentions. I only picked 4, and they happen to be Breath of Fire 3, Dragon Quest 8, Valkyrie Profile, and Shin Megami Tensei Persona 2. So there you have it. Those are some honorable mentions that I also do really love a whole lot. But now, let's get to the number 1 spot, and that happens to be Lost Odyssey. This was another song that I actually do remember putting in one of my other top 10 lists, but I forget which one it was. But it don't matter though, because I fucking love this theme. I mean, it pretty much starts out very relaxing with like the guitar and then the flute. And as it progresses further, it gets to some like heavy metal shit. It's freaking awesome. that takes care of my top 10 favorite world map themes within RPGs. So as per usual, you're always more than welcome to list some of your favorite ones, even ones that I didn't mention in the video, because as you know, there's a shit ton out there. But I do plan on doing more of these since I do have other ideas that I haven't done already, so stay tuned for that. And with that said, thanks for watching and commenting, and have yourselves a great day.